Hey guys, good morning and welcome back to a brand new video. In this video, we're going to learn about slicing. So it's next concept in indexing. So in indexing, we access only one element at a time, but in slicing, we will access multiple elements at a time. And slicing is like a pattern. So you have to write code like a pattern so that we access elements in a pattern. Okay. So now we will start with 1D array. We will do slicing in 1D array, then move on to 2D array. And we will see how it is different from 1D array. So let's start. Let me create a 2D list first. We can do it in list, tuple or NumPy array. It's same in everything. Okay. So L equal to, let's use NumPy only. Import NumPy as N. Okay, a equal to n dot a range. I want 4 by 6 or 4 by 6. Okay, so 24 elements, 1 comma. Let's start with 0. 0 comma 24 will be 24 elements. Dot reshape. Now 24 elements, 6 into 4 or 4 into 6. 6 comma 4. So my A looks like this now. Now how will I access 14 in positive and negative indexing using? Let's try. A 14 is 0, 1, 2. So second row, third row, but index is 2. And column is third column, index is also 2. 14. Now using negative indexing. So row is second last. Second last, so minus 2. So negative indexing start from the back and has the starting value as minus 1. So last is minus 1, second last is minus 2, third last is minus 3, so on. So and the column is, it's in the fourth last column. So fourth last means minus 4. Okay, so minus 4. I have 14. Now I will also show you one more thing, how you can write. No, it's only cosmetic representation wise, it's different from this. So here we are using 2 square brackets to indicate row and column. Okay, now you can do one square bracket only. How? A of in 1, but the row and column values are separated using comma. So I have comma in between. So if I do 2 comma 2, it gave me 14. Now same way if I do minus 4 and 2, sorry, minus 2, so negative index. I can, one more thing, I can mix both positive and negative indexing. So 2 and minus 4. Okay. So what's the difference between this and this? Representation only. So either you use 2 square brackets or you use 1 square bracket and the row and column values are separated using comma. So this was just revision of indexing. So now we will see slicing. What slicing is. Now let's first create a 1D array. B equal to A. Let's take from NumPy array only we created, A0. So B is the first row. Okay, this is B. Now I want values from 0 till the end. Sorry, 0 till 4. Okay, if I want till end, I can use B only. So for that I have to do indexing. So indexing, as there is only one row, see it's 1D. So I use 1 square only. In that I have to give index. So if I want 0 value, I will give 0. 1, 1. But now in slicing, we want a range. Okay, or a pattern. So what do we want here? So starting value. So there are 3 parts. 3 parts: start value, stop value, and stepping. Start means from the index from which you want to start your range. Stop means the index where you want to stop, or you will stop before 1. So start point is inclusive, end point is exclusive. So you will stop 1 step before that. So 1 step before that will be included. except this last one. In stepping, how big of a step you are taking each time. So starting value 0, and they are separated using colon. 2 dots, colon, around the shift, right shift and enter key. Okay. So I want till 4. I want 4. So I will have to go one more step, 5. So this is not value. Okay. It's the index, but the index and values are same. So that's why don't get confused. So index of 5 is 5. So I want 4. So I will have to include the 5 one, because if I take 5, it will stop one step before 4. If I took 4, it will stop at 3. It will include 3 only. So now stepping, I want 1. So I want to take one step, and default is 1 only. Even if I don't give, I get this 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Now if I give 1, same. Start, stop, and step. Now if I gave 2, it will take values after leaving 1 in between them. So 0, after that it will skip 1, take 2 steps. After 0 it will jump to 2. Now after 2 it will jump to 4. Okay. So if default was 1, so it was taking 1 step only. So 0, then 1, then 2, then 3, then 4. So now 2. If I take 3, so 0 and 3. After 3, it will go out of range. So we stop at 4 only. So that's why 0 and 3 only. Okay, so now if I change the start point, let's do 2 and stepping of 1. So 2, starting point is included, 3 and 4. So same way we can do negative slicing also. Negative slicing means slicing using negative indexes. So one thing I would like to tell you, if you are going in positive direction, means that's how you want the range or the values, use positive indexing. If you want the values in reverse order, use negative indexing. Don't mix it. You can mix it, but don't. You will get confused. So if you want in positive order, take positive indexing, use positive indexing. If you want in reverse order, use negative. So for reverse order, negative is helpful. Let's say I want it in reverse, whole list in reverse. So if I do B, I get this only. I want it in reverse. So I will start with -1. Okay. So from back, I'm going to the front. So front is -5 is -1. So -6. So the last one gets excluded, no? So -7 if I write, it should work. And the stepping is important here. If you are going in reverse order, stepping should be -1. You're going backwards, no? So stepping is simple. It gets added to the initial value. So if positive direction, stepping is default 1. So 0 plus 1 is 1. 1 plus 1 is 2. So it is going in positive direction. For negative direction, starting point is -1. Or it could be 5 also. Okay, we will see both. And stepping should be, we are going opposite order, reverse order, so -1. So -1, -1, -2, -2, -3, -2, -1, -3. So that how we are going in back, reverse order. -3 plus -1, -4. Okay, so if I want to go backwards and I use positive indexing, even then also it's possible. So 5 is the last index. So 5 -1, I'm going to 4. 4 -1, I'm going to 3. So keep your stepping correct, and you can use both positive and negative indexes. So starting value could be positive and negative. So I suggest you use negative for reverse order, positive for positive order. So -1, let's see. So I get everything in reverse order. If I do this -6, so 0 element, this is starting element gets missed. Okay. So now one more important thing. So you see this places, square bracket, in that starting point, ठीक है, S, then colon, stop point, then stepping. See, we cannot, if we don't give any values, it will still work. So if I don't give stepping, it takes the default value, which is 1. If I don't give stop value, it will take the default one. Stop means default, the last value. Okay. If I don't give starting value, it will take the default starting value, which is the starting value. So if I do this, I will get the whole list. Okay, so in the place of starting value, it default took 0. In the place of ending value, it default took the last value and incremented it so that it stops automatically 1 before, so taking the whole list. And stepping, it default took 1. Okay, so you can skip it. Skip means you can skip giving values if you want, if you know you want the complete value. So if I want, let's say the question is, I want all the values from 2 onwards. 2 onwards, all the values. So index of 2 is 2. So 2, all the values. So go till the end. So stop value, I will not give. It will automatically go till the end. And the stepping is also 1. 1 by 1, I want all the values. Or I want all the values from beginning till 4. So index of 4 is 4. We will have to give 1 more. Okay, so till 5. So 4 gets included, 5 is excluded, last value. That's how it is. So I want all the values, but which are separated. Every other value I want. See, alternate value I want. So the stepping I will give 2. 0 to 4. I could have written starting and ending value, but why? It will take on its own. And it's an important feature because you don't know how big the list is. So if there are millions of numbers, how will you know? You want this alternate number. So you give 2 as stepping and you are done. Okay. So starting value everyone knows 0. So same way in negative also. See, for positive value, now see, here the stepping was positive. So according to positive stepping, it took 0 as starting value and the last value as the ending value. If the stepping was negative, so negative indicates I'm going backwards. Okay, so for in the negative value, it will take starting value as -1 from the back, because if we change the stepping, it starting value also gets changed. So the starting value is -1 now. So -1 is also start from the big ending, because -1 denotes we are going in reverse order. And the stopping value will be the -1, -2, -3, -4, -6, -7 to include the -6th value. Okay. So -1, if you want in reverse order, just give -1. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 instead of 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So every other number from behind, -2. Okay, understand this. Go through this one more time. Understand all the concepts, because there are 4 or 5 things here which are important. So this was indexing in 1D array.